What's going on, guys? Jon Venus here. New video for you guys today. I'm joined with Brian Turner today.
Howdy guys, how you doing?
So this video is going to be the top 5 misconceptions about vegan bodybuilding.
The number one misconception is, how do you get enough protein? Vegans cannot get enough protein to bodybuild. That's totally not true.
Yeah.
Not even slightly close, man. It is extremely easy to get protein in.
Everyone that gets enough calories in reality gets enough protein. But even if you're vegan and you're trying to go for the high amounts of protein, you can easily do that by eating, different foods like lentils, beans, seitan, tempeh, dark leafy greens, broccoli, that kind of stuff. You add that stuff and you will be able to get protein easily. Number 2, it's very, very difficult to get ripped and lose body fat on a vegan diet because you're consuming so many carbs.
I thought that was true. Even now, being vegan for a really long time, I thought that was true while I was bulking because I hadn't really tried it yet. And I was like, this might be a different thing. But now I've gone through 12 weeks of contest prep. I'm 4 weeks out from competition, and I've been able to get cut no problem. Legit, it has been almost no different than when I used to do contest prep or cutting as a meat eater.
So yeah, guys, pretty much the calories is what matters the most. And if you're eating high carb, low fat, or whatever you choose to eat, you're gonna lose fat anyways. If you're a caloric deficit, you're doing your cardio and everything like that, you will lose fat eating a lot of carbs. I'm cutting right now. I've done it before on a vegan diet as well, and I got an amazing results. All my clients get amazing results. It's easy.
Number 3, a lot of people think that building muscle and getting bigger arms, chest, and all that is harder on a vegan diet, or even impossible. Not true. Not even slightly true on that one either. I went through a whole bulk 10-month period, and I've put on plenty of weight. Dude, you're just starting your cut now. You're thick, bro. 220 pounds vegan right there.
Number 4, plant protein is inferior to animal protein and less bioavailable. A lot of people say that plants don't get absorbed into your body, the protein from plants. You can't notice the difference. It's like a 2% difference. And studies comparing, for example, rice protein powder to whey protein powder, there is absolutely no difference. The rice protein, scores higher in some things even. So it really does not make a difference. Maybe the way it's absorbed is a little different, but it's still all absorbed into your body. Your body is very, very efficient. It uses protein for everything. So of course, it's going to absorb all the protein from plants.
But even beyond studies and research and stuff like that, I feel like there is a good amount of anecdotal evidence that you can gain just by trying things yourself. And just from me eating, obviously, as a vegan, I'm not having any of that stuff I used to have. I have noticed no difference on either of my phases, bulking or cutting. It has been the same. Obviously, if I was eating the same amount of protein, but I wasn't absorbing half of it, then I would have noticed. I've had no issues with it yet. And number 5, a lot of people think that when you go and eat vegan for a couple of months at a time, your testosterone will spike down and your estrogen will raise way up. Not true at all. Not true at all.
Yeah, and the estrogen thing is about, soy, raise your estrogen levels, blah, 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 which is not true because it's phytoestrogens. It doesn't affect the human body. And also, there are a bunch of studies saying that, there is absolutely no difference in the testosterone levels of vegans and meat eaters. It's just not true. It's not true that you need cholesterol to get testosterone or anything like that. Beyond all the studies and stuff like that, again, like Brian said before, experimentation. Obviously, I wouldn't be able to build this muscle. He wouldn't be able to build this muscle if he had low testosterone.
Another point I just want to make real quick is a lot of people think that because you're eating so much more soy and stuff like that, you might be raising your estrogen. The animals that you eat are eating the plants that you would be eating, so you're still getting those plants in just through someone else's meat. I mean, just putting that out. Also, there are a lot of elite level athletes like Patrick Babuiman who are strongmen, and you are not going to be a strongman if you have testosterone deficiency, and he's a vegan.
Right, guys, so this is pretty much it. That was the top 5 misconceptions about vegan bodybuilding. Check out my boy Brian Turner's channel, link in the description box. Amazing channel, amazing content.
Thank you.
Really hard worker. Subscribe to him. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching.